It's just for fun with Mr. G.
Hello, I'm Mr. G, and yep, I just did the 30-second with Mr. G experiment that you saw on the last video that I released, and I'm sitting here at the table because earlier today, I've got some wax on my table from an experiment that went wrong earlier today. Earlier today I tried an experiment and it just didn't work. I could not get it to work the way that I wanted it to. It never did succeed, and it's not that I gave up. I'm going to try to revisit it at a later time, but it got me thinking, and I thought, maybe my viewers out there would enjoy watching that epic fail of mine from earlier today, as well as some other outtakes that I've never shown to anyone. So I've got a stack of outtakes. I've got files, probably gigs of files full of outtakes. I've sorted through those, and what I'm going to present to you today is the epic fail and the outtakes of the Mr. G shows. So I hope you enjoy it. This is a Mr. G show that's only going to happen maybe once in a lifetime. So I hope you have fun, I hope you enjoy it, and the next time I'll be back with an experiment that actually works. Do try this at home. Today's experiment is going to be an experiment where we're going to make our own steam engine out of ordinary household items. Here we've got some string, some scissors to cut the string, an ordinary fishing swivel used so that your fishing line doesn't get wrapped up. We're going to use that with the string. An unopened can of pop, a candle with a pretty large wick. You want a fairly large flame to come out of that candle. Let me show you how much flame actually will come out of mine. A lighter to light your candle with. An ordinary nail, about any nail will do. This one actually is a little too large, but that's okay because I just won't use it as, I won't pierce what I'm going to pierce with this nail as deeply. I'll just use the very tip of it. And your favorite beverage. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Okay, to get started I'm going to have to take you over to the sink. Come on, let's go. Okay, we're over here at my sink, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my nail, and about halfway up the length of the can here, I'm going to pierce a very small hole. Now, this can is still closed. You don't want to open it, so there's going to be some pressure here. So I'm going to aim that down into the sink. When I say a small hole, I don't want the nail to go all the way through. I just want it to just pierce it. There. Ooh, that's making some severe pressure right there. And you can see that streaming out like crazy. Now, once that starts to become emptied there, we're going to want to go directly opposite side of the can, and we want to pierce a second hole. Now, if you put your finger over the first hole, what will happen is it will cause pressure to build back up in your can. There we go. I've got my second hole. Now, I've got two holes in the can. Now, I want to take those holes and I want to angle them like that so that they're coming at an angle out of the can. But I don't want to enlarge them too much. I want them to stay fairly small. So I want to take this side and I want to do the same thing. I want this hole to be bent so that the liquid coming out of there, if I hold this and shake a little bit, it'll shoot out, comes out that same direction to the side, as you can see it there. Because that's the direction that our steam will be coming out of our can. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to get all that liquid out of the can, or as much of this pop out of the can as we can. And then we're going to actually try to fill it back up with water with those holes, which is a time-consuming task. I won't make you watch the whole thing, but I'll show you how I go about that. What I do is I just start a stream of water flowing, and we just let water pour into that one hole, and you can cover the other hole up. Enough water should actually get into that can, even through such a small hole. And you want the can to be about, I don't know, about a quarter full of water when you're finished. Okay, we're back over at the table, and let me show you something. I've taken my fishing swivel and I've attached it to the top of the can. You see how I did that? I just slid it underneath that. Now you want your can to remain closed. You do not want to break that seal. So your fishing swivel should look something like that. Next, I'm going to take a length of string and I'm going to tie it to the other end of the fishing swivel here. There we go. Now I'm going to tie that to the other end here, just a normal square knot. If you don't know how to tie a square knot, look it up on Wikipedia. I'm sure they'll show you how to tie a square knot. But there's probably people who make videos on YouTube to show you how to tie square knots as well. Now I'm going to take my can and I'm going to suspend it up here from my ceiling fan. I know you can't see where I'm suspending that from, and I want it to be suspended so that it's just nice and low, right at the candle flame, so that we can get that water to start boiling. Get my drift now? Now, let's get that to stop swaying back and forth. And it's going to take a while for this water to start boiling using just a candle like this. So, what I'm going to do is, through the magic of video, I'm going to pause now and then we'll resume once the water is just about ready to boil. We'll be back. While we wait for the water to boil, one more thing that I should say about this experiment is danger, Will Robinson, danger. The reason I'm saying that is because if you haven't been on this planet for very long, let's say maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years you've been here, you might want to seek the guidance of somebody who's more knowledgeable about fire and extremely hot surfaces, because right now this can is so hot that if I touched it, my fingers would probably fuse to the metal and cause me to scream out in utter pain. So be extremely cautious when doing this particular experiment. Not only does the metal in the can and the fire itself, not only are those two things very hot, the steam that we're about to see start to come out here of the two holes that I poked is extremely hot, and it can burn you really, really severely. So you've got to be extremely careful when doing this particular experiment. It's one of the more dangerous experiments that has ever been done here on Do Try This at Home. Ah, you know what? It's starting to work though, so I'm glad I brought you back when I did, because I don't want you to think that I just spun the can and said, look, it works. I actually want you to see it as the water begins to boil and steam starts to shoot out of the two holes in the side of the can. Okay, I'm watching steam shoot out of the holes now, but the can is still not beginning to spin. This is because our angle of our holes isn't great enough. So I'm going to add some flaps next to the holes that will direct the steam in one direction using some duct tape. Alright, it doesn't work. Trust me. Don't try this at home, because it doesn't work. Ay, ay, ay. Even with just two small holes, the tape, the whole 9 yards, I cannot get this to work. I will not be defeated. I will be back with an episode of Do Try This at Home in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and release this video, I think, and this will be the Mr. G epic fail video. I know there's a lot of you haters out there who want to see Mr. G fail miserably. Well, guess what? You just got your wish. But don't despair. I will do something else yet this weekend. And we're going to pour it into our pan here. And I forgot, that was going so well. And I forgot to talk about the candle and then put it in the middle of the pan. Okay. What all you need to do this experiment, though, basically is
like that. Now watch what happens as the water starts to cool.
Okay, as the water starts to cool. Oh, Carrie walked off camera. Surface off of. Hold on. You're going to need a lighter. One that works. No flint. The flint flew out of this, it looks like. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Do Try This at Home. I'm Mr. G, and this show takes me 48 takes today for some strange reason. I'm out of practice. I'm going to take this balloon that I cut, and I'm going to stretch it around the top of this jar. Actually, this is just an old... Whoa! That almost got me. Did you know that you can win money with this fabulous blah, 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 blah? Okay, we'll try again. Hello, and welcome back to Drew. Brack and Drew. No, it's back and do. Back and do. Hello, and welcome back. I guess not if you don't get it that time. Okay. Who are you?
Carrie.
Maybe you'll see her next time too.
Bye.
I'm your host, Mr. G, and do try this at home. I'm your host, Mr. G. I think I already said that. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm back. And the water in our bottle should be pretty hot. Let's find out. Ouch! Geez, a little too hot, I'd say. Hey, post your videos onto my video or submit them for to be added into the what's it called? Anybody? And that's kind of a tangled mess now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No way you're gonna be able to do that.
Oh yeah. Watch this. You sure?
Yep.
And I guess you're right. I guess you win $2. What could have possibly gone wrong? Hey, why can I lift this plate? Oops. Why can I lift this plate? Okay. It is if you know the trick. Wow, that didn't work at all. You might notice some candles in the background because it's Halloween. That's right. It's Halloween night or day or whatever you want to call it here on Do Try This at Home. Halloween night? No, it's not Halloween. Halloween's coming. Okay, start it. And place it over the top of the jar. And wait a minute. And forget to put pollution in the jar first. Mohawk, anyone? Of course, it could be my evil twin. No, it's me, Mr. G. Just joking. Today's episode, I forgot about ordinary items. If I mess up again, I'm going to pause for about half an hour. Come back and try it again. Hello, and welcome back to Do Try This at Home, the show that takes ordinary household items and turns them into something Time for a break. This is not working like it did earlier. You know? Okay, ready? Watch. We're gonna break. Oh man. Everything's gonna come apart. This is great. Okay, let's try this. And mess around with it for the whole week if you want to. It's got. Never mind. Take 3. And turns them into something. There's a trick, and let me show you how it's done. That was a good one. I blew it. Get it? Ha ha ha. Hey, can you crack your knuckles? I can. Yay. I'm going to stretch it over the mouth of this jar. Well, doesn't always work the first time, but keep trying, you'll get it. It is kind of hard. Start adding some of the frozen vegetables to our soup. Maybe. Cat, get away from there. Cat, get away from the thing. Go. Coffee's cold. Now a square inch is about, that big. It's 4 sides, square, 1 inch square. It's a 1 inch square. 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. 4 of them. Making a square. Yeah, that was great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's keep that. That was good. That's right. This CD here, made almost completely of what? Ooh. Now we're going to try the rocket with the spiral fins. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Click, 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 click. Okay, never mind. This one isn't going to work yet. How many of those square inches do you think would fit here in our Merry Christmas? There. Truly extraordinary. I'm your host, Mr. G, and contrary to popular beliefs on Jesus, it's easy if you know the trick. Or hard. I knew that was going to. Oh my God. I'm going to melt the back end of them a little bit, get them a little melty, then I'm going to put them down on the tray so that they stand up. Or not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is working out real well. Let's see here. Right on Santa's nose. There we go. I think they'll stand now. I did it. I'm amazed. That's the end of the show. I hope you had... No, I'm kidding. Now we're going to light those candles. Let's see if I can do it. Guess not. I think everybody out there can make this pretty quickly and easily, and everybody is really that. Never mind. Do try this at home. That was a bad smile. Let's try that again.